Siempre lo abro después porque total tiene que actualizarse, así que va a tardar un rato en aparecer. Lo primero, lo siento muchísimo porque la semana pasada todos mis directos salieron sin audio de juego por algún motivo que no comprendo. De verdad que lo lamento bastante porque es bastante feo y hablando de audio de juego ya se oye, perfecto. Ahora estoy viendo los niveles de audio, creo que están un poco altos, pero ahora ya no puedo bajarlos de aquí, tengo que bajarlos desde el settings. ¿Desde aquí puedo? Main menu. Yo creo que sí. Settings. Música. Efectos, video general. Va a bajarle el speech, va a bajarlo aquí. La música, los efectos y todo. Vamos a dejarlo también tirando para abajo. No tengo nada de interés en esto. Y ahora sí ya estamos en directo. Hola a todos, gente, que estamos una más de vuelta en el canal. Y estamos con Deponia de Complete Journey. Vamos a iniciar el episodio 2. Y vamos para allá. Vamos a dar esquiva a esto porque me apetece -5 hacer un tutorial. Ya vamos a empezar.
They came out of nowhere with their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon.
¿Verdad? Tiene barba metálica.
And Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
¿Por qué?
But they had failed to reckon with the one.
Ay, Dios.
He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium.
Me muero.
Of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Hace falta muy poca vergüenza, la verdad. Por cierto, bienvenido Imperador de Moral al canal, gracias por el follow.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da, 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 da.
Vamos a hacer una conteo hacia atrás, ¿no? Ahí estamos.
You're being pathetic, down about accurate, bacteria in the fridge, it's getting boring. But packing bags due to dirty socks, ice through to lampshades room, order some Lanodon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? A scratch growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifice and gosh, life to start all over again.
Over again. Vale, vamos a hacer un reto, ¿no? Caos en Deponia. Se va a ir para toda la historia. Ya sabemos a dónde va a terminar, pero tenemos que llegar hasta ahí. Y supongo que lo que pasó fue que ella perdió los cartuchos estos y le tuvieron que poner el backup.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was gonna ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Joder, que...
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
¿Por qué hablan así tan forzado? ¿Qué pasa con los dobladores, tío? ¿Tienen pereza?
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Uf. Ah, ok.
I just don't like it when people snoop around and invade my privacy.
Es su servicio, señora. Solamente déjeme usarlo.
But Grandma, Rufus isn't a peeping Tom.
Vale, yo qué sé. Ah, un power inverter, ¿en serio?
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Oh,
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
corre, 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 corre.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Ay, Dios. Por favor, basta.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Pues nada. Ay, Dios.
All I'm saying is that he seems very
¿Pero qué le
conscious.
pasa? ¿Por qué?
Your
Ay,
fears
Dios
are
santo.
completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Por favor, basta. No, el... No me hagas eso.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Ah. Tío, no quería dejar el ave ahí. Me está dando cosita, pobrecita. Pero tengo todo lo que tengo que tener. ¿Me puedo ir? Ah.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find...
Well,
It's in... You're welcome to... As long as you promise...
not me.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
And are you sure he knows what he's doing? He looked to me as though he's too stupid to push a button.
Appearances are deceiving. Rufus is a tinkerer, like me. He is perfectly familiar with every type of machine.
Vale.
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Chico, espérate.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
A ver, eso ya está siendo hilarante.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
¿Por qué?
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good. Good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Vaya.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Sync, flash button. Este botón de ahí. Piensa, ¿para qué necesito eso? La toolbox en sí misma la puedo pillar. No, solo para abrirla y cerrarla. A ver. Piensa aquí.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Me está haciendo súper
Promise
fuerte.
me that he will be careful. Then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
¿Y el ave?
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Acabo de matar un ave.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just
Dios.
watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Esto va a salir mal.
Take
Pero
a
bueno,
good
es un buen
look.
plan.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening?
Ay
Wake
Dios, es
up!
una guillotina.
Oh, bummer. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Salva al Doc, no seas tonto.
Doc. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer.
¡Corre!
Doc. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer.
Dios. Esto.
And whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always.
Necesito cortar la cuerda. ¿Dónde? O sea, cortar. No estoy logrando ver el asunto. Cuando esto salte va a matar al doctor, así que no. ¿Verdad? Entonces lo que necesito es evitar que esto salte por los aires. ¿Y cómo rayos va a hacer eso? ¿Un mechero bonsai? Vale. Gas. Uff. Fireworks. A ver, déjame pensar porque no estoy entendiendo bien cómo va esto. ¿Qué es lo que va a hacer que se baje el mechero, tío? El mechero. ¿Esta cosa de aquí? No creo, ¿no?
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And
Vale.
somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause. It's already broken enough. I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that I could hit that with a what I just can't remember which side the glass eye is on.
Vale.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds. Very clever. Doc will be proud if he isn't decapitated.
Vale, pues me queda más
Very
el
clever.
pero
I'll simply solve the Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated.
no tengo... Panhandle, el velo, el gas ya está roto, este de aquí. Es que no sé entonces cuál es el asunto porque...
That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it?
Vale.
That tickles.
Ok. Ahora,
With
para
the
que...
right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc! What?
Vaya, no me lo esperaba. Bien. ¿Por qué se va a pegar a esa? Madre mía.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No,
Vale,
this
es
isn't
un juego
right.
bizarro,
come
bastante.
on. Do what is best for Goal.
Gracias por pasarte, Donasa.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. Wait, there's more dust.
Se notaba.
Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all.
A ver.
And again, the shrink ray. The
El oso,
bear. I like
claramente.
the
¿Entendés lo que
bear.
dicen
I
o
better
qué?
not
Ah,
blow
sí, yo
again.
entiendo perfectamente el inglés.
I'm what's best for Goal.
No, don't!
El botón de...
Nothing.
Why? I wonder if...
Uh-oh. No, Goal!
You idiot!
Goal! No, 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 no!
You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on. Don't panic. I'll come and get you. Somehow.
Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Joder.
Don't
Te puedo ir
panic.
traduciendo si
I'll
quieres.
get you.
No te preocupes, te pillaré.
Everyone a favor and
Porque no le haces
kill
un
you
favor a
right
todo el mundo y te
here.
matas a ti
I'm coming,
mismo.
Goal.
Voy, estoy yendo,
Hang
Goal.
in there.
Where do you think
Sostente
you're
ahí.
going?
I'm on my
¿A dónde te
way.
crees que estás yendo?
Watch
Estoy
out!
yendo yo.
The rope's going to break at
Cuidado.
any moment.
La cuerda se romperá en
What are
cualquier
you
momento.
doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Ah!
Vaya.
Oh dear, what have I done?
Wow. La gracia de esto es que nunca
I
van a subir a
still can't
Elysium.
believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
what the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect, Rufus?
Rufus.
Rufus, joder. Madre de amor hermoso. Es como Monkey Island, el juego que es rarísimo, sí. Sí, es exactamente eso, es como Monkey Island. El órgano, otra vez.
Everything's ready for detonation,
Todo
David.
listo para la
Acknowledge,
detonación,
Chief
jefe.
Blaster.
Lo entiendo, jefe.
Anything else?
Teniente,
Are
¿algo
there
más?
new instructions?
No hay nuevas instrucciones, podemos iniciar la
I
cuenta
appreciate
atrás.
your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver.
Me alegra tu apresuramiento, pero esto no es una maniobra de práctica.
This is about destroying the
Estamos a
zone
punto de
around
destruir
the
toda la
Ross Red
zona
Sea before
alrededor
we
del
blow up the entire
más accidado,
planet. I
antes de
see
que
Stop
explotemos todo el planeta.
interrupting me.
Lo veo,
I know
deja de
very
interrumpirme.
well what is at stake here. Do you think
Sé
I
muy
wasn't
bien lo que estamos
aware of
jugando de
all the
aquí.
implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand?
Tenemos tiempo. Básicamente hasta que no llegue el embajador a... El embajador al Elysium, no pueden iniciar a hacer la destrucción de Deponia.
If he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings.
No, no son puras cinemáticas, claro que va a hacer algo, pero ahora mismo es que justo estoy iniciando la segunda parte y están... Va a haber bastante cinemática. ¿Dónde demonios está Cletus? Ah, bueno. Esta segunda parte me está haciendo reír bastante más que la primera. Joder, tú. Bueno, venga, se viene otra cantata. Solo los más épicos historias. Madre mía. Básicamente están diciendo que están diciendo que la primera parte fue un poco chusca al final. Y... O sea, la canción ya eso, que la primera parte fue un poco, el final un poco chusco y que entonces... Que Rufus mereció una segunda oportunidad para intentar volver a Elysium con Gold. Que esta es la segunda parte del juego. La parte final, por cierto, me salió sin audio del juego, lo siento muchísimo porque la última canción es buenísima. Y no está en español, por eso es que, pues bueno, lo que hay. Joder, tío. Debería esperar a mi quiropráctico.
Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody?
Parece que hemos encallado, pero no está
note
todo el
from
mundo.
Bozo, that old pirate.
Que Bozo no es un pirata. Gemios.mp4.
Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada yada yada. Blood from her ears.
Ah, sangre de sus oídos.
You can find me in the tavern.
Me puedes encontrar en la taberna.
Tavern? Now that sounds promising.
Taberna, eso suena prometedor.
Don't forget to
Hay algo
go
más.
and see Doc. He needs your help.
No olvides ir a ver a Doc, él necesita tu ayuda.
Why can't they ever manage without me?
Porque nunca se pueden manejar sin mí. Este tipo es un
I would love
bastardo
to claim that I
super crío.
don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Bleh, slimy. Oh,
Joder,
that is
pegajoso.
disgusting.
Esto es asqueroso.
No, I've had it. I
Lo tengo.
simply do not belong here.
No pertenezco aquí.
Wait,
Espera,
what's
¿qué es
this?
esto?
Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Este era mi antiguo. Pero esto se lo dejamos a la hiena aquella, a la
I
ballena.
can't leave here, not without gold.
Ah, no puedo irme aquí sin gold, vale. ¿Algo más que se me esté olvidando? Nope. Vale, ya tengo el primer objeto raro. Me gusta más el Broken Sword, la verdad. Me gustaría jugar alguno en directo, la verdad. No estaría mal. De hecho, se me acaba de ocurrir una tontería que estaría bastante bien.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure.
El olor de la libertad y la aventura.
Toxic chemicals.
Pegajoso y químicos tóxicos. Y la madre de Tony.
You're scaring the fish.
Que te calles, está espantando a los pescados.
Rotten fish.
Pescado podrido. ¿Qué le pasa a la paloma?
To make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find
Yo,
lab
Rufus,
belong
¿dónde
to
encuentro
Doc.
el laboratorio del doctor? ¿Me hablas a mí, simio?
Ah, you mean
Tenemos mapas para
heroes
personas como
passing
tú.
through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Pusimos mapas para
Just
gente
so
como
you
tú.
know it,
Héroes
I
que
have
pasan
an
por acá.
excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance.
Madre mía.
Doc's office
Siempre tiene el
is
mismo
in the
estilo de juego así.
industrial
Sí.
park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Ah, vale, es como un viaje rápido. Bueno, le ha dicho que los pusieron mapas para gente como él. Dice, como héroes que se pasan por, para los héroes que pasan por aquí. Y le dicen, no, para la gente a la que no le queremos hablar. Soy demasiado glorioso para usar un mapa. ¿Y por qué lo estás viendo? Estoy nada más dándole una mirada de desprecio. Vale. Furnace. Está cerrado, supongo. Ah, pues no. Ah, ok. Tenemos un furnace que es para meterle carbón seguramente. Hay que investigar siempre.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Vale, pues habrá que abrirlo. Tiene un airbag para las góndolas del canal. No se vaya que una de estas ocupa esto. El mapa es para irnos por ahí. Esto es para irnos a explorar. Esto es para ir arriba. Y esto es para no sabemos. Me gusta que ahora te pone esto hasta que entras, supongo. Tú ve y roba todo lo que veas, como siempre. Y generoso no seas. ¿Esto es un qué? Un crank. Vale, una palanca, ¿no? Una polea. No, o sea, no me sale el nombre, manivela. Que acabo de pillar. Joder, ya nos pasamos de juego. Cinta esta cinta, ya no él, yo, literalmente. Lo uso para todo. La cinta eléctrica no específicamente, pero la cinta aislante. Recuerdo que una vez teníamos un problema con una tubería y lo que hice fue comprarme una tubería de organeta, que es de esta que se dobla fácil. La pegué arriba, la pegué abajo y en vez de utilizar cualquier otra cosa, cogí un montón de cinta y la robé para que no se despegara. ¡Pum! Ahí duró como 4 años antes de que se dañara. Te arreglo tu casa.
White, of all things, the wet blanket among colors.
Pintura blanca. No está mal, no está mal. Una cara. Un palo. Otra cosa súper útil para trabajar. Cleaver Bite. ¿Cómo suena que me van a morder?
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security
Puedo jugar sin
tasks.
lentes, sí.
Cleaverbite.
¿Quieres retarme?
Such an amusing name for a robodog.
Lo que no puedo hacer es el que lo ponga es una mala persona.
Through the neuronal connection
Me
of
costaría,
computer
pero tengo el
circuits
poder de
with
hacer que las
organic
cosas se
cellular
resalten.
matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations
Bueno,
per second.
el perro se está quejando de que la está tratando como un perrito y él es una ciber perro super tecnológico.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is nerdy ramblings. I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Joder, tío,
Let
esto
me
me
show
recuerda a
you
Moltric.
who is superior here. Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Down, boy.
Joder, le está hablando que se
Bravo.
siente.
With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Y él está diciendo, venga, habla, dime mis oraciones completas. Yo, por mis poderes de mando, empecé a jugar un juego llamado Cyber Shadow. No lo conozco, estoy muy desconectado últimamente de los juegos. Yo, por la potestad aquí presente, te ordeno que realices el acto de
I
sentarte.
hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Sí.
Well, down, down, see? Like this.
Está tratando de dar un orden al perro y al final
This
está haciendo
guy
cosas.
cracks me up.
Joder.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed.
Déjame pasar,
I think
necesito
you're
ver a
forgetting
Doc.
who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Dice, déjame pasar. Dice, no puedo porque mi deber como perro vigía es no dejar pasar a nadie. Y le dice, si mi deber como perro vigía es no dejar pasar a nadie, si te dejo pasar, pues estaría comprometiendo esa misión que tengo. Y dice, joder, 1732 puntos, está borrachísimo, pero muchas gracias. Y él lo que le respondió fue, y si no la incumples, el que va a estar comprometido eres tú.
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
Oh, you rotten!
Que es un buen perro, que es un buen perro. Y él dijo, ¿tu mamá quizás?
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, please, please,
Joder.
please!
Stop it! Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuit!
Parece que lo he logrado.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Ah, tío, pero estuvimos cerca de...
And what now?
What do you think? I have to get to dock.
Ah,
Not
tío.
a chance. I can't let anyone past.
Oh, you can let me. I'm accredited.
You don't mean accredited, do you? I would know about that.
I don't care what you know or don't know. I'm not gonna let some wind-up flea circus get in my way.
Vamos, que está diciendo
and
que le
I'm
deje pasar y no le está
certainly
dejando
not gonna
pasar.
let you correct me. No way.
Far be it from me to correct you, sir. Unless, of course, you consider a bitten calf a correction.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I'll put this so that even
Lo diré de manera que hasta tú lo
understand it.
entiendas. La cara ladra.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Vale, le he amenazado con morderlo si no se aleja de la puerta. Y si le hablo ya no tengo opciones, ¿no?
Stupid.
What? How did...
Vale, pues vamos a tener la vuelta y ver cómo rayos hacemos para entrar aquí. Un
Ugly
nido.
nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Sí, qué feo. Un platypus. Está diciendo, aquí hay un nido feo. Tira el palo. Podría ser una opción. La verdad, no se me ha ocurrido, pero claro. Un palo para el perro.
Hey, look what I've got.
Acaba de lamerlo.
And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong?
Ven,
Fetch the stick,
feo y coge el
or are you
palo.
too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy.
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let
Si
you
eres un buen
pass.
chico y vas por el palo, igual voy a... Te dejo pasar. Pues no me ha dejado...
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do
Estamos
that,
sobrecargando
did
en los
you?
circuitos.
I can't take it anymore.
Uf.
Hey, look what I...
Si lo vuelve a lamer... Vale, ese es el secreto.
And now, be a... What's wrong? Or are you too...
Yes,
Vale.
that's it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Please forgive.
So will you fetch...
I'm afraid I am but if
Perfecto, pues eso es lo que hay que hacer.
Wait. But...
Bueno, vamos a hacer que haga eso. Está lamiéndolo, o sea que ese es el secreto. Cada vez que lo coge lo lame, así que ahí tenemos una oportunidad. Que te calles. A ver, lo llamamos de pintura.
Black would be better. With flames glued to the side up front. And maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Tú eres tonto. Pues nada. Vamos a pillar más cosas a ver si encontramos qué onda. Aquí hay algo. Egg in the funnel. Hay un huevo en la chimenea, ¿por qué?
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
Ok.
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Vale, raro, pero bueno. Ornitorrinco, sí, platypus. Bastante rarito, Vale. Creo que furnas. No podemos ir por ahí y por acá tampoco.
I can look around the tent
Vale.
first. Can't have the old.
Muy bien. Con el furnace puedo hacer fuego dentro de esto también, supongo.
This would indeed make excellent fuel, but that's a coal-burning stove. Besides, I hope to do even more damage with it somewhere else.
Vale. Entonces turno de... vale, y si lo alimentamos, le damos una de estas. La idea es joderle los circuitos, esa es la idea.
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got!
Joder. Crank.
We'll see if he's... Hey!
Vale. Esa es su reacción normal. La idea no será hacer un hueso, ¿no?
Black would be better. With flame, maybe...
Electric tile. Aislante.
All this idea... Black would be... With flame, and maybe...
Cinta aislante, eléctricamente aislante.
Hey, look what I've got!
¿Qué es esto?
And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Or are you too...
Yes, that's it.
Fetch that...
Qué raro. Y además perdí la cinta aislante, era solo para eso.
I'll show you how it's
Sí,
done,
mi hermano se está
but
muriendo.
pay better attention this time.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Vale, simplemente hay que sobrecalentarlo.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Stupid...
What? How
Vale. Tenemos un palito insulado. Algo me está faltando. ¿El huevo? Es que he ido a hacerlo el huevo, pero el huevo me ha dicho que él no suele trabajar con cosas que alguien más ya ha puesto en otro sitio.
I never touch stuff.
Y... una crank. No sé por qué.
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for a while longer. I'm gonna have to brood.
No sé.
I can barbecue later on the glowing remains of the Organon. Hey, I should remember that for my victory speech.
Estaría bastante bien, la verdad. Acá hecho está bastante entretenido. Cinta eléctrica aislante. ¿Para qué rollos quiero cinta eléctrica aislante en un palo?
What airbags are supposed to... They're always the first thing to break.
Joder. Algo me está faltando. ¿Qué me está faltando, tío? ¿Puedo volver a la cabina donde estaba el pescador? Que me hicieron irme inmediatamente, pero no, a lo mejor puedo volver.
First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot.
Vale. Entonces, todo lo que tenga que hacer tiene que estar aquí sí o sí. Así que algo me está faltando. Ah, bingo. Y para eso es el palo este.
Decapo!
Esto está en cinta eléctrica aislante.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock... when the shock...
Ah, cinta eléctrica.
What the shock... Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock.
Qué capo, ya ves.
Because of the electric shock and so on.
No expliques el chiste, Rufus.
You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Vale, ahora el palo es un palo eléctrico. Vale, la cinta no es una cinta aislante de electricidad, es una cinta que por algún motivo la conduce.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this.
No seas tonto.
You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Ya está. Ha funcionado. Y no puedo recoger el palo porque Rufus es tonto. Vale, vamos a ver qué ocupa el dog. Seguramente puede simplemente haberle dicho que
Does it
era...
have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Joder.
Does it have juice?
What is stop?
Ya lo siento, ya lo siento. Un clock.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need.
Qué buen chiste. Es un reloj y dice, no hace falta cogerlo porque tengo todo el tiempo que necesito.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus.
Otra vez le freímos los implantes, ¿no?
At last, Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's
bueno.
nothing you can't get.
Estamos en el mercado
And
negro.
brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus.
All right, all right. So I get those cartridges in the
Vale, que
gadget
quiero
shop?
conseguir
Right
unos...
by the harbor.
Un
outside
disco
the
duro de
city
repuesto.
gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Oh, it's your money.
Vale, vamos a pillar los estos caros. Y seguramente lo va a
So I
joder.
get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate.
Muy bien.
Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the
Así que los baratos son malísimos, dicen. Obviamente vamos a atravesar y tocar todo lo que podamos. Aquí hay un congelador. ¿Qué hay aquí? Ah. Ok, el switch es para convertirlo en agua fría o no. Vale, importante, aquí podemos congelar cosas. Screwdriver, a ver. Con esto yo he reparado casas, ¿vale? Sirve para todo. Es un destornillador. Puedes abrir un agujero en la pared con eso y un martillo o puedes atornillar.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you were not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
Tío, era, yo qué sé, me evito viajes. Bueno, no va a hacer eso porque ya sé lo que va a pasar y no tengo ningún motivo para hacerlo. Vale. Ay, ahora se está moviendo solo.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
Me están dando dos tipos.
Watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're
Vamos
the
a ver.
good guys.
Son chicos malos que me están tratando
Expression by the
de...
Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something
Hasta
unspeakable.
es chiste.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've gotta go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Me van a quitar lo que tengo, pero bueno.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Esto está en contra del órgano, supuestamente,
Esto
pero
de
me
Organon.
parece que simplemente me quieren sacar
What was that all about?
con las cuentas. Me van a pillar los carrots, seguramente, los estos. Vale, veamos el mapa.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
Todo el mundo sale a mí, pero se acaba de ir a los
Talking
sitios.
about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me... Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh!
Bueno,
Ouch! Ow!
me están pidiendo los códigos de ascensión que no tengo.
Ow! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
Bueno, Rufus está acostumbrado a las contusiones.
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
Donna, buen nombre. Bueno, me acaban de reventar. Juegos sin internet que no son tan malos como pensaba.
Lots of
¿Ah, sí?
friendly
¿Cuáles?
people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Vaya, dice que se va a callar por una buena vez. Joder, por fin. O sea, que va a dejar de estar siendo tan gallito. A ver, ¿qué le vamos a robar a este señor? ¿Esta es la tienda de gadgets?
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality.
Esos son los que
There
quiero.
is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful
No.
lollipop.
A lollipop?
So, which brand do you prefer?
Bueno. Por favor, me dan la oportunidad. Me va a obligar igual. Ah,
Those
Dios.
are really the good cartridges.
Of course.
Dios,
Remember,
tío.
Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right.
O sea, son
goes
juegos de
nothing.
internet. Compró los baratos porque quería la paleta que le dieron. Supongo que se habrán perdido los códigos de ascensión.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense
Cada
of
vez que te miro, la
orientation.
primera cosa que me viene a la mente es ¿dónde
Seriously,
estoy?
Where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's
¿A
up
quién
with
le iba a
you?
confiar más? En mi...
I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Vamos, se está quejando porque por culpa de él cayó como 700 metros de distancia, se despertó en un sitio que parece una zona de torturas y no sé dónde está.
Mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What? Lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we'd used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most
Oh, Dios.
agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need
Tengo tremendo frío.
all 3
Tápate, tío.
cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper.
Vale. Tengo que convencer a las 3 partes de Gol a aceptar la operación para volver a reunir su personalidad.
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and
I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
Puedo modificar
No.
las personalidades de ella.
yes, something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like
Es un control remoto.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will
Tengo que
prepare
convencer-
everything
uf.
else here in the meantime.
Vale,
Alright,
la operación
here we
salió
go.
bien y mal. Se le separaron, por instinto puse como en YouTube para adelantar. Joder, toma. Lo siento mucho. A ver, te explico rápido. La operación de Gold salió bien, pero la personalidad de ella se partió en 3 y ahora no... Y la parte que salió es la parte más enojona de ella. Tengo las otras 2 partes conmigo. Tengo que convencer a las 3 partes de tomar una nueva operación donde le van a abrir la cabeza y volver a sentarse en la silla para poder reunir otra vez las 3 partes. Pero tengo que hacerlo antes de que las 3 partes se acostumbren a su independencia, porque va a ser más difícil convencerlas. Y puedo cambiarlas de las personalidades de esta señorita. ¿Cómo se llama? Joder. De Gol. Ahora tengo que ir a buscarla en un sitio donde no conozco. Vale. No veo a Gol por ningún lado, pero bueno. Ay, Dios. Su mapa. Farmacéutico. Al farmacéutico, vale. Vamos a ver.
Somebody should tell them that polka dots are totally out. Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what
¿Qué
do you
vendes
sell
aquí?
here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly
Está ciego y le pregunta,
mind-altering
¿qué se vende aquí? Sí, ¿qué
substances,
parece?
illegal drugs,
Pues,
and
no, en serio, ¿qué
questionable
parece? Estoy
medication.
ciego.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
Dice que esto es una farmacia, creo. Me está diciendo el vendedor que él cree que es una farmacia, no está seguro.
I'm new here.
Soy
Are
nuevo.
there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me.
Él
You're
está ciego, dice.
blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Uf, se drogó tanto que se acabó quedando ciego. Have you... Belbu, ¿cómo? Madre mía, desde aquí tienes una gran vista del mercado, díselo a un ciego.
From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
That explains a
Eso
lot of
explica
the
un montón de
noises
ruido.
I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
Vale, está diciendo, ¿has escuchado algún rumor? Y dice, lo siento, pero es que la música del fondo, esta, la que estamos oyendo nosotros, se escucha demasiado y no escucho rumores. He notado esta música también rompiendo la cuarta pared, vamos, está rotísima.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
Wait a minute. What is
Está
that?
preguntando ahora por el cocodrilo.
Boo-boo-boo! Peekaboo!
No sé cuál
Get
están.
lost.
Wait a minute.
Uy, a ver, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué
What's
pasa
up
con
with
la
that
arena?
arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center
Hay un
of the
caldero en el centro.
marketplace.
Ah,
Some
vale.
kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water.
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
Vale, esta cosa del centro es poner a pelear platypus aquí, joder, ornitorrincos.
See you
Vale.
later.
Not if I see.
Hay algo que me llamó la atención de lo que dijeron y es... A ver, él dijo que ojalá se pudiera bajar el volumen de la esta. Así que vamos a hacer eso. Vamos a bajar el volumen de la música a 0. Todo menos el speech. Y ver si podemos... He quitado la música. Wow, gracias. No quiero saber cómo hiciste eso. Y ya está. ¿En serio, tío? No sé si después puedo pillar aquí. Tranquilizantes expirados, mejor que nada. Bueno. Un diverter. Ay, Dios. Acabo de mover hacia dónde va esta tubería. Va hasta acá abajo. Bueno. Vale. Ahora voy a volver a poner la música, obviamente, porque no quiero dejar esto sin sonido. Settings. Pero bueno, ha funcionado. O sea, ellos... Dios. Han notado que la música bajó. Pero no...
Yoo-hoo! Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
Ah, vale, es
Sí,
una broma
vale,
que no
no,
entiendo.
sí.
Lo de Bellevue no lo entiendo, lo de la broma. A ver, algo más que se puede hacer. El mapa y poco más. Vale, al mercado primero. Esto es para el lado de fuera. Joder, tío, el sitio es enorme. Vamos a ir por acá primero. Un generador. Que tiene pinta de todo menos de generador, pero bueno.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem.
Madre
Turn
mía,
off.
uy, una buena patada para apagarlo, pero no, no funciona. ¡Eh! Este es el tipo de las canciones, como mola. Vamos a entrar aquí primero. Y aquí está Bozo. Esta es la taberna, vale. Y esta es WoW.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Vale, no se puede... No se puede mover porque tiene un motor de...
May I
un
bother
sensor de
you?
movimiento.
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent.
¿Puedo discutir contigo? No. Bueno, lo haré sin tu consentimiento.
Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon!
Ahí está.
I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Mm.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper,
Dice, me voy a
scissors
jugar.
player?
Bye, bye.
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my
Madre
forte.
mía.
I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I
Madre mía.
looked, they were at
Suerte.
the lower end
Suerte
of my
va.
arm. Let me have a
Hello.
look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
Tengo que conseguirme una mano para,
I'll be off then.
para jugar
See
a
you
piedra, papel, tijera. What? What? Este es el infeliz que me pegó.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
Estaría bien que te
I think an
disculparas.
apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
El crimen
And how does that
desorganizado.
give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Madre mía, puedo unirme al crimen
Could I join
desorganizado.
you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the
Joder.
dust.
Forget it.
What? Did he
Joder.
say something? I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yo.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not...
Ah, joder.
I certainly am reckless enough.
No, you're not.
Vaya.
But how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me.
Vámonos. Tenemos que pelar al gato ese entonces.
I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Beat it.
Vale.
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Vaya. Ahí estamos.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now.
Como me gusta romper la cuarta pared, ¿eh?
Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
Something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow. How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Har!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well, none of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr. See you later.
Don't get lost.
Pues ya está, azúcar. Joder, estoy lleno de cosas.
I wonder what part of her personality is on here. I bet it's her shapely butt.
Vale.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Vale, veremos, veremos. Screwdriver y esto de momento creo que no ocupo nada, Vamos a hablar con Gulliver antes de la consulta.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. And I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit 'em out.
What kind of people usually hang out here?
Well, riffraff and rabble, you know, thieves, cutthroats, but the good kind.
Well, it's pretty empty at the moment.
Always is this time of day. Besides your people, only Nod is here now. He's with unorganized crime. I think he's here now because his brother Wink took over the first third of the preliminary 5 o'clock shift today. But as you can imagine, unorganized crime schedules are a little obscure. And then there's Garliff. He comes here to play.
So what does he play?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Seriously? Your dangerous rabble plays rock, paper, scissors?
It may not sound like a game for tough men, but the stakes are high. And they play with loaded fingers.
Ooh.
Don't you ever run into problems with the Organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the Organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Joder.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out.
Madre mía.
Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on with the owner of the... She won't break...
Bozo? I can hardly... What can you tell me about unorganized crime?
I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. They're dangerous and unpredictable. If you want to know more, go ahead and ask Nod over there.
Madre mía.
You mentioned an underground movement. What's up with that?
Well, calling it an underground movement might be somewhat exaggerated. Garliff and his friends, Janosch and Lebo, Hold regular meetings in Janosch's mother's basement.
That's gotta be a joke.
It is. And the punchline is Janosch, their leader. He thinks he's some sort of freedom fighter.
Madre mía, hay un montón de locos aquí que son iguales a Rufus.
Yep, that was definitely enough.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
A drink, please.
Got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
A drink for the lady, please.
No thanks. Even if I could bring myself to drink from these filthy glasses.
No comment.
I would never allow the likes of you to buy me a drink.
And what if I were the last man in existence?
What do you mean, were?
Bummer. What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Bye.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
Bye.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebo. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that.
Vale.
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
Vaya, y no me ha dado nada que me tenía que dar, ¿no? Venga.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression. Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath.
What's up?
And then...
What up, baby?
Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
camel drool. What else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
Madre mía.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So,
Esta quiere comida.
you'd better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the 3 bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split 3 ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. Won't you please just come along?
Nah, hay que
No,
convencerlo.
I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
Madre mía.
What do I have to do to make you come
Importante.
along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right. Let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
Madre mía.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine. Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
Madre mía.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool, too.
Madre mía.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was, we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Madre mía.
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurants do you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Madre mía.
Wait here, I'll be right.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Vale. Ahora a ver qué tiene.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Ok, esta es más fácil.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My fever. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days.
Madre mía.
Won't you please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall and hit your head?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so.
Madre mía.
Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
This is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes. What? Will you come along to see Doc now?
But Rufus, in a situation like this, how can I think of myself? The fate of the entire world is at stake.
I thought we were gonna save the world from Elysium.
No! You can't save the world sitting at a desk.
I was actually thinking about a recliner.
Don't you know anything about freedom fighters? It takes many little sparks to get a fire going.
Actually, it goes faster than that.
Oh, Rufus. Here I was thinking you're an activist, just like Janosch.
Well, I am. It's just that I prefer recreational activities. What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Ya está.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Necesito una resistencia para convencer a esta.
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
Oh, that's That's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips. And where the heck did all those moles go that I just peeled myself?
They can't be gone. Nobody would steal such a thing.
Janosch. What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Vale.
Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes, quite.
Okay.
I give up.
What are you giving up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh, okay.
Está la tonta y la
Wait
que quiere
here.
esa resistencia. Lady Gold. Y vamos a ir en el número 3.
Huh? What Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market? Not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Bastante agresiva.
You again. What do you want?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
La atrevida, ¿no? Ay, Dios.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
You have to come with me and see
I
Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well, bother.
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman.
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to bring you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Me cagué.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus, I don't think that's a very bright idea.
Acá dice que la van a
If only
pillar.
I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Madre mía.
Won't you please
Eso
just
me
come
cae bien.
along?
Nope, but nope.
Oh, stubbornness, thy name is woman.
See, I told you it wouldn't work this way. If you want my advice,
Nope.
but
Nope.
whatever.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
You could sing the Dumb Bum song for me.
That's a piece of cake.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me,
If I listen to you, will you sing me the Dum Bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Dang! We have to keep the organ on from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Full
Really?
commando.
And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always
Madam
good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow. Thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me
Madam.
all wrong. I can wrap you
This is
around
fine.
my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed
Este se
together.
está ganando.
You're actually pretty cool.
Ya
We're a
vete eso.
fine match.
Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your eyes are saying yes.
Would you like to hear what my fist is saying?
No, maybe not right now. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh? Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring lines.
Let me know
Madre mía.
when I should take you to bed.
Yet another dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that
Madre
make
mía.
you jealous?
Get lost now.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Madre.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
She's cool. She's right for me.
You again. What do you want? Are
Hey,
you trying to hit?
hey.
As weak as...
As weak as...
Vale.
Wait here, I'll be...
No threat.
Vamos a madre.
Despite my
Vaya.
mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
Screw it, pues vale.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hi-dee-dee-dee-lo.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
Madre mía.
The Dead Pigeon Tango.
The Made in Sauvignon Club. Pues son todas iguales, ¿no? Ok. Ah.
Hey, hand off!
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
Uf, lo que le ha dicho. Vale. Sanity Gold y Baby Gold. ¿Y cómo se llama esta otra?
Oopsie, I must have nodded off for a moment.
No problem. As long as you didn't have any direct skin contact with the bar, that is.
You're funny.
Madre mía. ¿Y entonces cuáles son? Spunky. La Spunky es la que me cae mejor, la verdad. Vamos a ver con este tipo también. Uy. Quiero hablar con Garlef. Vamos a ir dejando ya por acá, Entonces, tengo que apagar las luces.
May I bother you again?
Aren't you gonna do that anyway?
Got a point there. You're part of a resistance movement, or so I've heard.
Who said that? That's top secret information.
Sorry, didn't know that. And the others don't seem to be clear on the concept either.
And please tell them. We can't have everyone broadcasting my secrets.
Muy bien.
What are you rebelling against?
Against our oppression by the Organon. What else? Death to the Organon!
What has the Organon ever done to you?
Well, it oppresses me with its constant oppression. It makes me furious.
May I join you?
Impossible. Could be an Organon spy.
But how are you going to fight the Organon if you don't recruit new members?
Through passive resistance.
Meaning you do nothing?
But we do. We constantly hatch new plans about how we can resist even more passively. Sometimes we even don't say a bad word about the Organon for weeks. That's how passive we are.
Wow, the Prime Controller is going to blow a fuse when he finds out. Please let me join you. I want to impress a woman.
You think that would work?
Of course. Women go for courageous men.
Men who have the courage to use a filthy bathroom in a pub.
Yeah, I was thinking of the kind of courage you need to join a good cause.
Hey, but I'm already doing that. Here, take this bathroom key to Gulliver. I no longer need it.
Vaya.
Take me to your leader.
Forget it. The way to our hideout is top secret.
I thought you met in the basement of Janosch's mama's house.
Maybe. But only members know our secret knock.
Can I join you if I beat you at rock, paper, scissors?
Nobody beats me at rock, paper, scissors.
There's no danger then, right?
You have a point. All right then. Why not? Let me know when you're ready.
Vale.
I'll be up.
See you around.
Necesito ir al escondite del crimen desorganizado para conseguir el guante especial para hacer piedra, papel o tijera y luego vencer a este tipo. Y tenemos el para el baño, que no sé dónde se va el baño. Aquí. Vamos dentro. Le convenció a darme la llave y ni sabía cómo. Buenísimo.
Did it just get colder in here? Ah! What is that? Oh! Ah! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Anything but that! Take it away! Take it away! Ah! Not this!
¿Qué pasa? Ay Dios, ¿en serio? Me acabo de dar cuenta. Qué desastre.
Everything okay, kid?
I've been in worse tavern bathrooms.
It's just, I heard these noises, and
Let's just say the toilet paper could be softer.
you don't have to play the tough guy for me, kid. I've been in there before, and I know the toilet paper. I feel your pain. By the way, you got a piece stuck to your foot, and you should remove it before someone sees. They wouldn't understand.
Vaya.
That must be Gull. He looks all right to me, but he's a lousy replacement for Lonzo.
Eso es verdad.
Hi.
Ah, are you finally gonna order something now?
A drink for the lady, please.
Oh, that is so sweet of you.
Yes, isn't it?
You're the best, really.
Got a point.
But I only drink milk.
We don't serve milk anymore. Never quite got the hang of milk in a platypus.
Bummer.
What else is there to see?
Don't tell me you're in that. That was. However,
No.
come back.
¿Y puedo volver a entrar?
No, never again. Never again.
Siento mucho lo del desagüe, tío. Parece que no puedo hacer un directo bien. Show toilet paper. Luego de eso tengo esta cosa de peanuts. Tengo esto para la otra gold, para Lady Gold. Tengo unas anchoas. Vamos a dejarla como Lady Gold, que al menos ella puede mantenerse cuidadosa, que la bebé me la pueden hacer algo.
What just happened? I must have been unconscious. No wonder with the air in here.
Forget about it. Once the fungal spores have settled into your lungs, you can breathe normally again.
Huh?
A ver, pues esto lo que vino aquí solo por su cuenta, También te digo.
I'll tell her about my heroic raids later. First, I have to make sure she comes with me to dock.
Vale, pues ella quiere comer, la otra quiere que nos hagamos la resistencia y las punk no tengo ni idea, no quiere nada. Nos vamos para afuera. Oh, pues nada. Una cosa que tengo que hacer. Vamos a tumbar el esto. Que si no después se me olvida.
Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Y ya está.
Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so. I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Ow! This isn't a trash-burning engine.
Oh. Vale.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Vale. Con esto y nada más. Razor. Y como es un razor, entonces es para cortar pelaje. Ya no puedo ir. He visto algo. Ay, joder. Soy tonto. Cambiarán los mensajes si hablas con ellos. Si hablas con ella bajo la oscuridad. Vamos a joder esto y vamos a entrar de nuevo, que había algo importante. ¿Qué es esto? Un nido. Oh, otro nido importante. Esto es lo que vi.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh!
Torpe.
Nothing happened. And now, quiet. Ha! Got it.
Vale.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up.
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly.
Wait, is that a
Of course.
Good.
Muy bien. Pues nada, ahora sí. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que habéis pasado por el directo. Recordaros que están asociadas mis redes en el canal. Y además, si estáis viendo esto por YouTube, están abajo todas mis redes sociales. Si queréis apoyar al canal, podéis dar un follow, suscribiros. Y si estáis en top, suscribiros. Y nada, nos vemos a la próxima. Hasta luego. Bye bye.